And here we are once more with the Legend of the Ramblehouse Saints. And when last we left our valiant heroes, they had finished the fight with this group of orcs right up here. And as they were coming south, they came across another orc who's lying dead here, and 5 wolves that she was controlling. As the last of the wolves fell, they heard horns coming from this direction. So let's just get right back into it. So as you guys turn to look for the source of the horns, you can see down through the gates and right out the front. Off in the distance, you see a horde of orcs making a run through the outer quarter, straight to the gate that's right down here. Actually, it's a little farther off your screen at the moment. And you see one human male suddenly come running from this side of this barrier to this side of this barrier. What are you guys going to do?
Gonna have to head over and help.
Blizz, do you think that's where the giant is?
Only one way to find out. He's not in here.
Woo!
All right. So as
That
you
didn't make that woo
guys
sound, but
take off.
go. Orcs at the barricades.
I'm going to unhide you. And as you get close to the barricades, you see that it's your old friend, Omast Froom. Well, not friend.
See the
The
drunk
last
guy?
time you guys saw him, he was drunk. Looks like he's still suffering the effects of that drunkenness. However, he is standing at the top of the barricade. You don't see another guardsman in sight. And
So just supposed to do a healing check to see, or would it be a notice to see like if he's banged up or if he's just drunk?
it would be a notice check.
Okay.
Oh, is he like standing up there?
Yeah. He is right here. All right. So as you're looking, it looks like he has got, if he's not still drunk, he's got one massive hangover going on. As you guys approach,
What's going on?
he looks up and says, "Oh, thank the gods." Whew. Sorry. The other guards, they died when that wolf lady came through. I'm the only one still standing. Kind of. Now, looks like there's a horde coming. We need to hold this gate. Are you guys in?
Yeah. What kind of expertise do you have in a battle? Like, do you have a bow or anything? Could you just stand way over there?
He taps the big great sword on his back.
Oh, great.
Now, you should know I set up some traps. Up here, and he points down towards the front barricade, I've got 2 log traps set up. If we start to get overwhelmed and you go up and you trip them, which you can do by cutting the cable that's on this side of each of them on the barricade, they'll roll down straight through here, straight through the gates, and smash anything in their way. If that's not enough, I had a few of the guys before she came along and ruined them. Help me roll this boulder here. This was one of the boulders that smashed into town, and it looks like they forgot to light it. It's covered in oil. You got to kick the stop out from underneath it in the front, although I recommend lighting it on fire first. Now, and he's staggering. You can tell that he is having a hard time keeping his focus. That's probably the only reason why the orc beast tamer that you guys ran into did not kill him, as he probably fell down and she just assumed he was dead. But beyond that, he does
Hey,
not appear to
Fed.
have a scratch on him.
What are these two guys here? Are they
Those are the guard
doors or
towers on either
collapsed
side of the
portions?
gate, and the doors have been
Okay.
smashed in.
Okay, so they're still, you can still go in them, but they're just, the doors
Yeah.
aren't operational.
You're not going to be able to
Okay.
stop people from coming in unless you stand right inside the door.
Right. Okay.
So previously, when we were looting that, you mentioned that you had the potions that also neutralize poison, right?
Yes, sir. I got 4 of them.
Why don't you give him one of those potions so that he can actually stand up straight, since he's 3 shits to the wind?
3 shits?
Isn't that what the humans say?
I think so. I think you're right. Here. This isn't alcohol,
There you go.
but here's a drink. And so
He looks at it.
Sid will.
And you're handing him one of those.
Yep.
He pops the top and he tips it straight back like he's chugging a big old mug of beer. And after a few seconds, you see his eyes clear up. I mean, they're still puffy, but you can see that he's definitely got his senses back, and he stands up straighter, and that makes him no longer distracted. All right.
All right.
So as you guys are prepping,
Kratos, what do we want to do here?
let me discuss the mechanics of what's coming. This is going to be a gauntlet fight. I don't think we're going to be able to do it in one episode. So right after combat begins, when the first set of foes come running up, a timer begins. Every so often, more foes are going to join the fight. If you have not taken out the previous wave, you get the new ones added right on. To help you along, like he said, there's the boulder here. It takes 1 action to light it on fire if you've got a torch. It takes 1 action to kick the little log that's in front of it out to let it roll down. Now, if it's on fire, the boulder itself does 2d6 damage on anything that it hits. And if it's flaming, it does an additional d6 fire damage. Now, anybody who's in its path can attempt to evade, which is the agility check with a -2. If they succeed, they completely get out of the way. If not, they take the damage. The logs up front, those, let me bring that back up. Those they have a wider path, and they also do 2d6, I believe it was. Let me find it again. Here it is, rolling logs. Takes 2 full actions to cut the lashings that will let them go. Once again, they can be evaded. However, as they're going down, if they do not evade, they're taking 3d6 as all the logs roll over them. You'll notice on the front barricade, spikes. If you have a pole arm and you want to stand behind the wall, you can set yourself up for a charge, which will effectively, because you're standing behind the barricade, it's going to effectively give you the first strike for each round that you're standing back there, readying an attack against anybody coming up. If you don't have a pole arm, you can still stand behind the barricade, and you can actually direct the barricade by pushing it forward or backwards, trying to hit people, and that is a fighting roll. It does the enemy strength plus 1d6 damage to them. There's similar spikes on this one, but they only do strength plus 1d4. This barricade is considerably tougher than this barricade, so this one will last longer as long as you guys can hold the gates. But, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Unless you guys get into dire straits by letting too many enemies on the field at once, you should be able to control the flow of the battle. And this fight is all about controlling the flow and making sure that the next wave of enemies does not arrive before you finish the current wave. Any questions?
Now, question with the front wall, is it reach 1 or reach 2 that you need
Reach
to
one.
reach over?
I know
Okay.
you can't really see it, but the wall is right on a line. So I'm going to use Froome. So you can stand there and reach people on the other side.
Okay. I
It
just want to
doesn't
make sure
cost
because I have
any
both.
extra movement unless you move past it. So I'll move Froome back.
And it is fairly dim through towards there as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So it looks like you have a minute or so to do any preparations that you want to do. So is there anything you guys want to cast right before they start? Or, good idea. So I will give you your dark vision.
And I have 2 of them, so I'm giving one to Credo
Okay.
All right.
because your job is to make sure they do not get to me.
Deal.
All right. Fredo,
Sid's gonna ask
change his
From
vision.
if he has
Are
a
there
torch or
any
anything
pole arms
to-
available? Oh, sorry.
Um,
Go ahead.
He was just gonna ask From if he has a torch on him, and if he can go there to light this barricade when
He
instructed.
does not have a torch on him.
Okay, I'll give him a torch.
He looks at you and says, Why would I want this? I can't fight the orcs from back here with a greatsword."
Right. So I said to go up here to this barricade and light this log pile on fire when instructed.
I don't think that log pile's set up to get lit
No,
on
the log
fire.
piles
I
are
think
not
the only
set up to
thing.
Oh,
burn.
can we not light them on fire and then send
The-
burning logs down and do an
No,
extra
they aren't
D6?
covered with oil or anything, and it would take you too long to get them lit up otherwise.
Okay,
Um,
come on then. So Thid'll hang out here and be ready to light the boulder and release the stop for it.
okay. Which, it did.
And Thid is also going to spend a Benny to get 1 extra bomb, which gives him now 2 bombs total.
Okay, I'm going to add some brightness to the lights. 30, 15, update. That should clear up your guys' vision some, because you do have... Everybody now has a way to see in the dark. Except for Froome. All right. So as you guys are there getting prepped, you see...
Were there any pole arms available?
No, there were not. Sorry, I was looking
Okay.
at that when he
I'll
was
toss
talking
him
to
my
me.
pike to use.
Would I be able to use a medium pike?
Yes.
Do you want to swap me
Okay.
spots, Blizz? Or do you want to stay up there?
Small and
Oh, no,
medium has no real difference.
Okay. Well, then I will
Go ahead
grab
and
me a
pull that out
pike
of
from
the
the
equipment
compendium.
yeah. All right. Whoops. So as you guys are there, I'm going to add everybody to the fight as the orcs all come into view. And let's see, I need to make some groups here. I'm just going to do 2 groups 6 orcs come rushing up to join the fight. And here we go. All right, right at the top, we have Thid. Thid, you see
All right,
these orcs
Thid.
coming.
Thid's gonna say, "Okay, get ready," and Thid will try to boost. Blizz, Credo, and that's just 4 additional, right?
Yep.
So, let's see. So that's 2 for boost, and then 4 additional, so 6 total.
I like it.
Expend those, and he will try to boost everybody's fighting trait. And
That's a success.
yeah, I'll keep it. So that'll be his first round. All right, everybody, be on your A game.
All right.
So everybody's fighting goes up 1 step. Oh, I need to take 1 more
Hold
point.
on
I do it
just
on
a
myself
second. I'm
too.
going to refresh the viewers page before we take any more actions.
If you spent 6 points, you got 5 targets, so you got yourself on that.
Oh, because I
'Cause
got
it's
the
not-
initial target,
Yep.
and then yeah,
Why
okay,
is it not
gotcha.
following?
Makes sense.
And for those who want to keep notes, when you change your fighting on your sheet, write in your description your base number so you remember what to go back down to.
My guy.
Yeah, like in the name of it.
No, there's the description button. You can add a little description.
Yep. And then base
So I
value
wrote base D6.
is
Or you could write it up under where
Yeah.
the skill is. That either or works.
All right. Credo, you see the orcs coming. They're snarling
what?
and roaring and just generally making a nuisance of themselves.
We are going to
Oh
hold until
my
they show up.
Jesus! Holy!
I got some sound effects.
I got ears that are bleeding.
You know, you can control the
We're
volume
good.
on your end.
Yeah, I just didn't know that was gonna happen. We're good. Orcs are mean and scary. Sounds like a plan.
Yep. I'm going to hold till they get here.
Hold.
All right. So as Credo holds, Sergeant Froome is going to hold as well. He's got his very nice looking great sword out and standing in an on guard position. Then it goes to Spike.
I'm going to hold, but I have a question.
I have an
With
answer.
Bolt, you do. I know you do. Bolt, the range is small times 2. What does that mean?
Smarts.
Smart.
Well,
Which
I don't know
isn't-
what that is.
Isn't it based off of your?
It's your smarts die type times 2. So
Right.
your smarts is
2, 8.
I thought her spellcasting was faith, though.
right.
That's
what she
that's
uses
the
to-
roll to yeah.
It's,
That's just what you use to roll.
The
Range is always based off of smarts.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, I'm going to hold. But can I hold like Bolt? And if they walk into it, take my turn then?
yeah,
That would
Okay,
be
get it
readying.
you're holding to
already
take an
Bolt.
action later.
Yeah.
All right. So the first of them. This guy sees what he wants and he is going to run to get to it. But not very fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does not seem right.
He has to move through 2 of his allies. So yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. Then his buddy also running. He does a little better. Then this guy is also running. And he will get to there. Then it is Blizz's turn.
All right. Seeing that they're not all the way up, Blizz is also going to hold.
All right.
Wait, is this first guy in my range here? I'm sorry, I had to walk away. No,
What's your smarts die?
it's 4.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
I'd go differently, but okay.
All right. That takes us to these guys. So he is also going to run.
And Blizz is just saying hold. Because he is going to rain some hell upon these.
All right. He goes to there. And then the last of them, he comes rushing forward. All right. Is anybody going to take their held action?
I'm gonna
Blizz would
shoot
like
him.
to go.
Jesus.
All right. So, everybody who wants to take their held action, make an agility check.
Oh man.
Well, it's not going to be
Oh,
Kratos.
I get to go last.
All right. Blizz got an 8. Spike got a 4. Then Kratos. So Blizz goes now.
And
Then
Blizz
Spike.
is dropping a large bat of entangle on them. I'm not going to overspend because I tried to channel just too much energy into the last one. So just area of effect plus the bound. So it'll be a 5 coster. We will roll.
Basic success. So that
I will take it. They are all entangled.
all right. Entangled. Entangled. He's also
They
entangled.
cannot move and they are all distracted. And then that can go delete.
I wonder why
Oh,
it didn't
you
apply
clear that
distracted
off?
automatically.
Because it's, I don't know. I do not know.
All right.
So then I will.
Get rid of that. Okay.
And then last, before I end my turn, I'm spending a Benny to get back 5 power points.
All right.
Oh, I spent 2, but I'll give them back myself. All right. There we go. Now I'm good.
Okay.
Now it's Spike's turn.
Spike, you are up, madam.
Alrighty.
Kratos is going to go
This
after
guy. Why? So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my magical spike.
you. You draw back one of your spines, lights up with magical energy, and you
Aha.
launch it and hit with a raise, shaking him.
That'll be it for me.
Kratos,
All right. We are taking a step forward to get right up against this guy here. That's right between the barricades. And we are going to give him the business end of something. Wildly, of course.
all right. You bring that maul whipping around. You manage to hit him.
All right. That doesn't seem right.
And does not do any damage to him. Oh, looks like we lost Mike and Kristen. There's Kristen back.
Yeah, I just had to refresh as well.
All right.
Me too.
So he gets absolutely wrecked. Where's Mike at? There he is. Mike's back.
Yep, it lagged for a hard second there as I was rolling.
Yeah.
All right. Now it is Sergeant Froome's turn. And he roars a battle cry. Let's see. What does this do? Ah, that's not going to help him here. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he goes rushing in, stepping over the, or running up one side of that barricade and dropping down on the other. And he steps in and he sweeps that great sword around. He's got a -2 for sweeping. And he hits all 3 of them. All right, so he doesn't hurt one of them at all. He shakes the second one, and the third one he causes a wound. And I think that was this one. Nope. Is that this one? Yep. So let me figure out which one this guy is. There he is. He goes down, and Froome still has a step of movement left. But he is going to stay there for the moment. That'll take us into round 2. He is up first this time. So he will swing his greatsword once again. With the -2 for sweeping. He does not like a miss. And he turns that into a hit. All right. Which one is that guy? No. There he is. Okay. And as he takes those 2 down, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he cannot actually take him back. So he'll go right up next to the barricade. And that takes us to Blizz.
All right, let's see here. 5, 10, 20 on the range of that. Let me check something here. Actually, I've got that pike, so I will pull that up and pike this guy from here.
Which guy?
I'm going to swing twice. The one right in front of Kratos.
The one that's dead?
The one in front of Kratos dead?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't show dead on my screen.
There's only
Yeah.
2 alive ones right now, Mike.
Oh, okay. Well then.
That might have been during the lag where you got disconnected.
That could be.
Yeah, I had to refresh, so I'll refresh again. So we will target him with just a bolt.
Okay. Just a bolt is going to be a hit. And it shakes him. Is that it?
Yep, that'll do it.
All right.
I did not spend 5 on that. Okay, I will fix that.
Yeah. Thid, you are up.
All right, Sid sees that we might not need the boulder right this second, so he's going to move up here, and he's going to take out a hand crossbow
Okay.
and load it with one of his. Actually, can he do a check first, or is that an action? Checks are free.
Checks are typically free, yeah.
What kind of check do I need to do to see if an orc is more vulnerable to cold iron or not?
That would be a common knowledge check. All right. With
my
that,
dice
you
stayed
know
on its
that
corner.
orcs are just common flesh and blood. No special weapons
Okay,
needed
because
to
I
kill
have
them.
silver and cold iron, so. Alright, so he will use a cold iron bolt and try to shoot his crossbow at this guy that he's untrained in.
Well,
And it's a hand crossbow.
Yeah, so
This-
it's the
this-
second ranged increment.
this
Yep.
is
So
Savage
it'll be
Worlds.
-2.
You're not untrained in any weapon.
Yeah, you're trained in everything.
I don't have shooting. So
well,
I'm
that
not.
is
Oh,
a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
trained
changes
in
it.
any shooting weapon. So I was trying it out. It'll work. Cool.
That missed.
And then he's going to return back over here to the rock.
All right. So that takes us to this guy. And he is currently entangled. Let me check what he needs to do to escape it.
To escape it, it has a hardness of 8. And they have to.
Strength or athletics roll
Yep.
with penalties noted for entanglement. All right, so he's going to try and athletics his way out of this. And here we go. And he does not succeed. That takes us to Kratos.
All right. Well, we have an orc up here. Move right up next to him. And we will give him the business end of this maul. Wildly,
right.
of course.
That is a hit. All right. And you shake him a second time, which causes the wound. And let's see, which one is that guy? That is that guy. He goes down.
All right. And I will end staying out here.
Okay. This guy, the lone living orc currently on the field, is going to try and break free. Oh. And did it not take into account the distracted penalty? It did not. He does still successfully break free. So that gets rid of those. There we go. And he will take a step back, and he's quickly glancing over his shoulder. Spike.
You know, I don't think I'm chasing anybody. I will
You
just scoot up a little closer.
You know you can spend extra power points to double or triple the range of your spell.
I don't think she's read the
Oh.
book, Mike.
I did not
Yep.
know that.
For +1, you'll double the range. For +2, you can triple the range.
So you'd go from 8 to 16 with one extra power point.
I'll try it.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen?
Target him.
If you fail the roll, it only spends 1 power point regardless.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, wow. Get out there. So do I just roll it normal and then just subtract an extra one?
You.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then just taking an extra power point off when you're done. All right. That is going to be a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And that shakes him. And then go ahead and spend the extra power point. And
Yep, did that.
what's that?
I did that.
All right, Blizz. As you're looking out from where you're at, you don't immediately see anybody else yet as we go into round 3.
Right, but he was looking back, and I saw him doing that.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, let's see. What's my range on mine? I've got 12 already. Let's see. Where are we at here? Ignoring the double squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I can hit it with the bolt without having to spend an extra power point. So I will do that.
Okay.
And then prepare for the next wave. Ooh. Oh, no. No. That is not. We don't. That's better.
All right. So you hit him with that bolt and cause a wound to him. But apparently, it's not giving me the button to apply it. So I will go ahead and apply it myself. And I may need to refresh. So hold on.
Oh, I didn't have him
you didn't
targeted.
target him. Okay, so that would be why. Okay, I don't need to refresh then. All right. So you hit him, he drops. And actually, the damage was 10. That does not drop
Yep.
him.
Nope, it wouldn't have. So he's just still shaking at this point.
That would have been enough to shake him a second time, though.
Oh, so he would have taken a wound anyway.
Yep. So, yep, he does go down. He is out of the fight. And you doing anything else?
No, I'm in a good position. I've already told everyone else to back up and prepare for the next wave.
Okay. That takes us to Spike.
I will just, I guess, hold another bolt if somebody comes in range.
Okay. Thid.
All right, Sid is going to say, so what's the plan here? Are we saving the boulder, or what are we doing? And then he'll just kind of hang out here. He'll reload his crossbow.
Holding.
Yeah.
Last resort.
Okay. I don't know how to reload my crossbow. I've never used it.
All
The
right.
hand doesn't need it.
Oh, the hand crossbow doesn't need it. Okay, cool.
Kratos.
All right. We are going to march onto this pile of dead orcs here. And I
Mhm.
can't pull myself to the top because apparently that one's broken. Is the pulling token to the top broken?
No. Hover over it and hit Z.
Yeah, I am, and it's not
Oh.
pulling me to the top.
That's weird.
Oh, I guess it is. It's just the skull is
I thought they fixed that.
shining through.
Okay. Yeah, on my screen,
Anyways,
you're on top with no skull.
yeah, I'm on. I'm on top, but the skull is on top of me, which is fine. I'm just walking over there, and I'm going to take total defense over this pile of dead bodies.
All right. Did you turn it on? Oh,
It's not on this character. It's on the other character.
Okay, let me do this. Total defense is to parry, right?
Yep, +4.
Man. Let me get the needed active effect link. There it is. Whoops, one too many. That's 4. All right, there you go. And then it goes to Patrol Sergeant Froome, who he is going to step here, and that is it. As we start to go into round 4. Right at the end of this round, these guys appear at the edge of the map. I'm going to add them to the combat. And then we go into the next round. All right. Spike or Thid, do either of you wish to use your hold cards now?
No.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. So this orc, seeing all of his brethren lying on the ground, he is going to try and run. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets up to there. Now, Javier says that it's no longer taking targets who are marked defeated. So let's see. He is in a bloodlust, so he's going to wildly attack and roll. And he critically fails. We're going to say he sends his falchion, just in his rage, he sends his falchion flying through the air. Okay. And that takes us to this guy. Let's see, what is... Okay. So he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and measuring range. Okay. So he is attempting to throw something at you guys. It's going to be a small blast template. So he's going to aim there. And there we go. He wings it. Wow.
I think he's going to hit.
He hits. As this little metal sphere,
Yikes.
he yanks it off his belt, he strikes it against something, and you see sparks. And then he lobs it through the air, landing it right at Spike's and Froome's feet. As it hits, the fire that's on the outside of it suddenly disappears and then it explodes. Oh, I forgot to target you guys. There we go. Let's try this again. All right. So Froome, he's just shaken. Spike, however, is taking a wound. She's going to attempt to soak it, and she is going to fail, unless she's going to try again. Ah, she is. And that time she succeeds and keeps herself from taking a wound. From there, it goes to Credo. Credo, you got a friend with you.
Yep, I sure do. And we are going to give him the business end of the mall.
Okay.
And of course, wild attack.
That is a hit with a raise. You bring it down overhand, and you subtract about 2 feet from his total height. By pile
And I
driving him into
see
the ground.
this guy here. I'm going to get right up against him and just give him this look like you're next. As I leave my pile of dead orcs.
All right. This guy comes rushing up. He's going to target Credo, and he brings that falchion around as if he wants to do some damage with it. And he's going to miss, though. Froome is shaken. He tries to break that shaken. He's no longer shaken. And let me clear out that there we go, last template. He sees what's going down, and he's going to run. His pace is 6, so, and boy does he run. 1, 2, 3, 5. And he gets up to there, right next to Credo. And he is going to swing that great sword of his with the -2 for running. And does he have? He does. He doesn't like that result. He's going to give it another go. He turns a miss into a hit for enough to shake that guy. And then it goes to Blizz.
Well, he just threw something that I don't think he should have, so we're going to bolt him.
Okay, Oh. That's a hit with a raise even. All right, so that's going to shake him a second time. He's going to attempt to soak it.
I didn't think you could soak a wound from
Yeah.
getting shaken twice. Oh, you can?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so he does soak it.
And that's my go.
Broke his shaken too.
Yep.
All right, the last orc. He is going to there. He targets Credo, just brings that falchion around in a wide arc swing, and apparently swung too wide. All right. I haven't heard anything from Spike or Thid. Do you guys want to take your turns before?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. So
Um,
Spike.
I will move first. Can I stand? Oh, wait. 1, 2. Okay, I guess I'll stand there. Can I stand on top of this guy? Is
Yep.
that fine? Okay. I'm just going to do one bolt.
Okay. That is a hit. You launch another cactus spine, shaking your target.
Alrighty.
Thid. Oh. Too late.
That's all right. That went to me anyways. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not going to do anything. I'll just hold.
Still holding.
Yep.
Okay. Red Joker. Blizz.
All right, Red Joker time. Well, let's see. They're all nice and bunched up there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 1, 2. What's my smarts? My smarts is a D6. So not quite. So we're just going to bolt again. This time we're going to raise some PowerPoints to it here. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to put +2 PowerPoints for lingering damage.
Okay.
And where is Bolt? Come on. Damn thing's taken forever to get there. And we'll make this a 5 PowerPoint bolt to do 3d6 with lingering damage to this bombardier.
Okay.
Why the heck not?
That's a hit with a
And
raise.
so that is going to do 4d6 damage.
Click the raise button, and then we can add an extra D6 onto it afterwards.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't necessarily know if we'll need the lingering damage, but let's go ahead and find out, shall we?
Mm-hmm. And the extra brings it up to 3 wounds. He's going to try and soak that. Oh. All right. So he ends up only taking 1 wound. How much is the lingering damage each round?
It's just 1 round after this. At the start of his turn, he will take 4d4 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will also spend a Benny and recharge some power points.
I didn't realize that they added a button for that.
Yeah, if it's under the manage PP manual PP management, you click that and you can do a couple of other things.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yep.
All right. That takes us to Spike.
Oh boy. I'm just going to target the same guy and try to get him out with a bolt this time.
Okay. Hit with a raise. And you just flat wreck him.
Woo.
You going to move it all?
I just want to scoot there.
Okay.
I don't want to get any closer.
All right. Kratos.
Oh, no, you skipped that orc.
Oh, whoops. All right, so this guy is going to continue trying to protect his fellow orc, and he swings his falchion wildly. Once again at Kratos. That is going to be a hit. All right, let's make sure gang up was 1. Yep. So it's not counting the fallen around you. All right,
Nice.
Kratos. He hits you hard enough to possibly cause a wound, and your armor fails to soak it.
Yep. Now I need to make a smarts check.
Smarts check. Oh,
Oh, I'm smart enough.
this time. And
Yep.
now it's Kratos' turn. You are shaken, sir.
We will not be shaken now. But we didn't like that very well, so we're gonna rage,
Okay.
and we are going to take 3 attacks, and they are going to be wild. But we're gonna start with the guy that hit me.
Okay. So bring your maul around. That's a hit with a raise. Causing him 2 wounds. And your second
All
action.
right, 2 swings left.
You have 2 swings left.
We're gonna swing around to the bombardier, and give him the good business.
That is a hit. He becomes shaken a second time, so he's going to try and soak it. He does not. So he has got 2 wounds going. And your third attack?
Yep, and we will swing it right around one more time.
And that is a miss.
Is it though?
I mean, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
it's a miss. All right, almost. He likes the mess that you're making, and he's going to take 2 actions. The first one, he is screaming in rage at this orc. So this is going to be an opposed roll of his intimidate, which is what? Olmost's intimidate is a d6 versus the orc's spirit. And come on. Why is it not? So we'll do this. All right. He succeeded and then some, as he makes this guy distracted and vulnerable. And oh, I forgot the -2, but that would still be a raise over his 3. Then he is going to swing his greatsword around. Let me add the -2 on this time. And does he have any bennies left? He does not. So that's going to be a miss. Then it's the orc's turn. And he's going to be vulnerable and
44 points of damage.
go ahead and roll it. So he's trying to break his shaken.
Okay.
Oh, and he is still shaken. And he takes, against his toughness, that is not another wound.
Not even a shaken.
Nope. This guy's
Okay.
pretty tough.
That's fair. It just fades off then.
All right, so he is going to use his extraction. He knows that the big guy who's raging is the more dangerous. So he's choosing to use extraction against Kratos, which means,
I don't get a swing, but the other guy does.
yep. Froome hits with a raise. He's going to cause a wound. But this guy's going to try and soak it, and he does not. So as he's stepping away, Froome takes him to 3 wounds, and he drops.
Thid'll take his turn.
All right. Let me move you into the order there. And Thid.
Sid's gonna try to run. So that gives him 8. So Sid's gonna run to there and say, Kratos, you got a pretty good cut on your arm. Let me fix it real quick. And that will be his turn because he can't
right.
reach.
Oops. All right, Blizz, you are up first. You are not sure how many more orcs are coming or when. What are you going to do?
What's Kratos looking like?
He looks very angry. And only slightly wounded.
He's just got a big old gash on his right arm.
There's really nothing going on at the moment. I'm going to take a quick inventory and scan those summon ally scrolls that I have. What kind of ally can they summon? Or is it an attendant? Is it...
In both cases, it's the low level.
So the attendants, okay.
And
All
it's
right.
basically like a summon monster 1 for the trapping. You choose what it looks like, but
Yep,
it has the stats.
I have the... Okay, no problem. And then, so yeah, it's just more just, all right, guys, fall back so that we can let them come to the casters.
All right. That takes us to Kratos.
We don't have time for logic.
Kratos rushes forward.
And we're just going to shout out to the darkness, like challenging all comers and all that.
All right. Thid.
Thid's gonna give a shooting glance back to Blizz. Hold on, I'll be right back. He's gonna get himself killed. So Thid will run. 1, 2, 3. I can do the diagonal there. How do I undo a square? So that was 4. That was 3. Okay. So Thid's gonna get to there. Try to cast a heal at a -2 because he ran. I'll spend a Benny on it.
Not any better.
Why am I failing? Just a -2. One more Benny. There we go. There we go. All right, there you big goof. Don't get yourself killed.
Froome, understanding tactics better than the raging barbarian. He'll have to run. See how much extra he's got. Oh. And then it goes to Spike.
All right. I'm just looking at Kratos, like, with the, like, are you really that dumb? And I'm
You
just
can
gonna
see
keep
that
it
now he's got, like, he's foaming at the mouth. He looks like he's almost rabid.
Crazy. But that's all I'm going to do.
All right. Kratos, you don't see anybody at the moment.
Yep. Would that cause me to drop my rage since it's been 2 rounds?
It's only been 1 round since you haven't seen anybody.
No, this is the second.
Yeah,
Oh,
this would
is
be
it?
my second one.
Then yeah, that would drop you out of the rage.
All right, so we will get 1 point of fatigue. Realize discretion is the better part of valor at this point, and we are going to run back.
Oh, nice. All right. From Kratos to Thid.
You big fucking goof, as he's panting. And then he's gonna go.
Cut your
Here.
diagonal north so that you could avoid. Okay, you would avoided like a lot of -2s there.
Just 1 -2. That one right there, right?
That's fair.
I only had 1 -2.
Every inch matters.
But he's gonna get here, and
That's what
how
she
far
said.
is he from Spike?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's 12. All right, he's just gonna run. He's not gonna cast this time. So
Okay. Go ahead and make that run die
use a
roll.
run.
Hey, he
Good. One more.
He gets one more.
You big fucking goof.
Spike.
Also, it's been 5 rounds, so our bonuses fall off from the recast.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do, you big fucking goof. But Spike's 12 away. And I only got 10.
What?
All right. Omast is going to hold. Were you holding, Spike?
Yes.
Okay. Let me mark you as held. There we go. There we go. Blizz.
All right, seeing heavy breathing McGee over there. Not you, the other one. You're just slow and fat. He's fast and fat.
I just got short legs. I'm in pretty good shape for a dwarf.
All right.
And that fatigue is gone.
Danka.
And we'll get back 5 more power points.
Okay. That takes us to don't hit next yet. Because right at the end of the round, these guys join the fray.
So that was our
I'm
move
going
action to get there. Cool.
And then all right. So right at the end of round 7, going into round 8, you guys see a bunch of them just erupt from the shadows. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'll go ahead and I'll hit next round to, so that way you guys know what you have to look forward to.
Fuck!
Well,
R.I.P. Fed.
You big fucking goof!
All right.
I hit the shaking button by mistake.
Nick is shaking now.
I'm scared of Fid.
Spend the bennies.
All right, go ahead and spend your bennies for restoring your power
Up to
points if you so wish.
Three,
And
3 bombs now.
for those of you who are watching, we'll see you next time. Have a great one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.